What is good? Diamond Dynasty, baby. Y'all already know what's going on in this video today. Man, as you guys can tell by the title of this video, what we're gonna be reacting to Clarence allegedly got another woman pregnant. This is bad. Chris Sail's alleged boyfriend probably speaks out. All right, let's get into it. Let's do it. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all of that. Tell a friend until they ain't your mama, tell they Uncle Joey still a motherfucking. Let's get right into the video, man. Let's get it.
Next topic with Clarence and Chris. Now there's some exposing going on both sides now. Now allegedly,
you tell me you love me.
Chris's former roommate is being claimed to be a guy that he was dealing with. People are stating that this was his ex-boyfriend. Now his roommate made a video a few months ago, and people are claiming that some of the things that he's saying is very suspicious, making it seem like that they were in a relationship.
And one thing, I'm gonna make it clear. Chris Sails, you are up. Straight up. Straight up. That hand tattoo you got, I paid for it. That chair you sitting in, I paid for it.
My guy sound like a bitter baby mama. I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? He sound like a bitch who just got hit and quit.
That TV you watching movies on, I paid for it. That headset you wearing, I paid for it.
Oh, man.
When baby Chris came out here to Houston, Texas, I took care of him.
So again, this video was brought back to light after Clarence reacted to it on Twitch. People started stating that I think that this may have been Chris's boyfriend, which prompted Nate to make another video explaining him and Chris's relationship.
I don't say it in this video in regards of my relationship with Chris Sails. We were living in the same neighborhood.
And even if they were, who gives a fuck, right? Who cares? They want to fuck around? Hey. Is it my business? No, I don't give a shit if they fuck. Who cares? I don't give a damn what you do. I don't care what you do. That has nothing to do with me. That doesn't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not losing any sleep or any money behind what you're doing in the bedroom with anybody else. You know, so hey, there's that.
And we didn't realize it. And I also brought in another YouTuber, Vaughn. If you guys don't know who Vaughn is like associated with the channel M and Vaughn, which he then flipped, and then now he's ghost, disappeared. I don't know what he's doing. Probably quit, probably. But my relationship with Chris is I met him through Vaughn. And then when Chris wanted to move out the house he was in with the girl he was with, I let him move into one of the bedrooms I had within the crib. We had an agreement in regards of what he was to pay each month. Each month, you agreed with me at a certain amount.
So this guy's not claiming that he was in any sort of relationship with Chris, and Chris did respond to these allegations as well.
There's a rumor going around, and people are saying Chris Sails is gay.
This thing is stupid.
Now, from I understand it, since I know him personally, I don't think he is. Okay, snap back to me. Okay, this is me talking now. Okay? Bitch, if I was gay, so the fuck what? Who's gonna do something about
it? Who cares? Who cares?
Okay, and if I was,
how does that affect your life or your pockets? You know?
I'm not. But so what? Stop judging motherfuckers. You judging the wrong shit. I'm not even gay. The fuck? I'm not even gay. But if I was, so the fuck what? That goes for all the other, all the other people who saying this and that. Oh, y'all making me mad. Anyways, I don't care. I'm whatever y'all want me to be. If you want me to be gay in your head, I'm gay. Bitch, if you want me to be broke in your head, I'm broke. If you want me to, it doesn't matter what you think and the concept you have in your head, that's what I am, because obviously that's your mental state. But I know myself. And I love myself, and I'm comfortable with my sexuality. If I was gay, I would have no problem telling y'all. I'm just an open book. I'm honest. I'm very honest. I'm gonna be an open book. But no, I like females. Men don't know. Just don't do it for me.
So now it's being stated that Clarence is cheating on Queen, and Chris did a reaction to the messages that were posted on TikTok.
I don't want her to see it. Whoa. I thought you said you and Queen was just a business relationship and not real. So why should that matter? Whoa. Okay. What you mean? I'm your girl. You should be
scare the shit out of me.
Able to text me. Okay, wait. Let's see if she clicked.
What is you talking about, girl? What the you talking about?
Who's yelling? Who is yelling?
Ain't no way.
So now you guys heard Chris read those messages out. Now she allegedly showed proof by clicking on the messages showing that it came from Clarence's page. Then she also put up Cash App receipts showing that Clarence sent her about $6,000. Then she wrote the caption, "Somebody tell him to send the Cash App so I can get rid of his baby," insinuating that she's pregnant. So no, Clarence hasn't officially spoke out on anything, but he did repost a video on TikTok claiming that it's so easy to fake messages and click on the person's page. She shows here her faking these messages between her and Clarence and then clicking on his page. Again, you guys can see Clarence reposted that, basically stating that all this is cap. So you guys leave your opinions down below, but me personally, I'm not believing any of this. I'm not believing that Chris was actually dating this guy, and I'm not believing that Clarence was cheating on Queen with this person who has posted these messages on TikTok. But you guys leave your opinions below, but at this point, I feel like that their supporters are just out to ruin the other's image. And to add insult to injury, Janae, Chris and Queen's former manager, is still speaking out about the situation. She went live on TikTok and had...
Y'all know when Janae gets started, nigga, it's something coming. She not just gonna post one video and disappear. She posts multiple videos, bruh. So we gotta we gotta stay tuned in with what Janae be dropping, man. I'm telling you, it's a plethora of videos coming.
Had more to say about this alleged breakup between Chris and Queen and how Queen left in the middle of everything.
Bad, and I was trying to scam them and all that other stuff. Ironically, the contract that Queen signed, that was a bad contract because it renewed every 4 years. I didn't know no better. That was a bad contract, but where's Lee? It's like she disappeared. From what what's the other one said? What's the other, Mod the God or something like that? He said that she didn't do nothing for him, so that's why he fired her or whatever. And Clarence wanted Lee gone. I don't know. Clarence told Queen to fire. I don't know what happened to Lee, but I will tell you a story about Lee. Now, mind you, this is...
They be having all the tea, man.
Doing a transition of Chris and... Not Chris, what's her name? Queen and Clarence, like, you know, really linking up. This is when she's going... Matter of fact, she was in New York when I talked to Lee. So, Medicine didn't drop. Medicine is, you know, like, it's still... Like, it's doing good on social media. It had to be like 2 or 3 days they had dropped. And it was somebody that had uploaded Medicine and was eating. Like, oh my God, the views was insane. Yeah, I talked to Lee. And so, Medicine was like just not picking up. And while it was picking up or whatever, she was in New York. And so Lee called me. No, I called Lee. And Lee called me to introduce herself. And when we were talking, I told her about the video. And I was like, you know, we need to get it down because somebody else is, you know, going to make the money off of it. And if we put the copyright claim in now, you know, by the time it pays out, it would have, you know, went to Queen instead of to whoever uploaded the video. And so she said, okay. She said, cool. So I'm going to call, you know, and find, well, she said she was going to talk to Queen and get back with me. So Lee called me back. And when Lee called me back, this was one of the most heartbreaking conversations ever. And my feelings was hurt. But when I say Lee was a sweetheart, she was a sweetheart. My feelings was hurt because when she called me back, because I had told her, I said, well, tell Queen to give you the login stuff so that way I can go ahead and I can do the copyright claim, or I can tell you how to do it. And she was like, Lee was like, yeah. She was like, because I want you to handle her YouTube and I handle her music. And then Lee was telling me how, you know, experienced she was. She was an accountant by, you know, profession. She was real close with Yandy from Love and Hip Hop. And she was like, you know, she can get Queen on Love and Hip Hop easily, all this stuff or whatever. And I was like, oh, that's dope. So when Lee called me back, she was like, yeah, Queen said no, she doesn't want to give you her login credentials. And my feelings was hurt. My feelings was hurt. And Lee sounded hurt. And she was like, I was like, and I think I told Lee, I said, my feelings hurt. And she said, don't be, you know. She was like, you know, I'm going to talk to her and see what's, I said, no, you don't have to talk to her, it's fine. And Lee was like, I am so sorry. She was like, I don't know. And I said, it's okay, you know, or whatever. And that was the last time I talked to Queen was when she left my house going to New York and left. I think we kept CJ for that weekend and she left the truck. Or was CJ with Chris? I can't remember, but the last time I saw Queen, she was leaving my house. I hadn't seen her again after that. And yeah. And I talked to Clarence because
I'm gonna just say this: giving somebody your login credentials, that's serious business, manager or not. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I just don't know. You just really can't trust folks. So I don't blame Queen for saying no to that. I can't blame her. You know, like, that's serious. That's like giving somebody potentially a chance to steal your whole shit that you built from the ground up, bruh. That's serious. So, you know, I mean, I can understand why you felt some type of way, but at the same time, it might not have been personal either. You know, like, it might have not been personal. It's hard to give somebody your login information to anything, even just social media that you're not getting paid on. Who wants to give somebody their login credentials other than somebody they really, really, really trust, like a brother, a mother, a sister, a dad, something like that, you know? So
we was on a call and he needed help with something on his channel. And I was telling him what he could do. I don't remember what it was, but I was telling him what he can do. And I just remember the one sentence Clarence said, and I thought it was real, special or whatever. He was like, she real smart. She really know her stuff. And that was the first and last time I talked to Clarence. He says, why you why did I wait until now? That's a good question. If you notice that whenever I did say something, it was always about that other group. And the reason why I never said nothing about this group is because of the two reasons. One, they didn't say nothing about me publicly, so it was like, why even bring them up? And then two, y'all gonna hate this, but off of the strength of Chris, throughout the years, when none of them would talk to me except for when me and Damien and Bianca made up, other than that, nobody else would talk to me. Nobody else would check on me. Like when they were saying I was over the tea room, all Tiache, he texted me and was like, are you okay? First he asked me, he said, is it true? And then he texted me and said, are you okay? But he kept a relationship, and he just was never. Chris was good to me during my time of doing this stuff. When we was at their house or whatever, Chris was the one that was willing to work with the smaller channels when nobody else would work with them. Chris was willing to drop content on their channel when nobody else would do it. Chris was bringing strangers into the house on a regular basis. He would be just randomly somewhere, and a group of people. I remember one time I came over their house. It was like a group of young boys or whatever, because they had a bike. I know they had a bike. A bike. What do y'all call it? Motorcycle. He had a bike, and he was showing Chris in the garage and stuff. And so when I came in, everybody was in there. The people had brought food. Everybody was eating. I was like, who are these people? And they was like, we don't know. He just met them at the store. That's the type of person.
You got to be careful with that, though. You really got to be careful with that, especially when you have kids over the house. You want to make sure that that's a safe haven for not only you but also for your kids. You can't just be inviting people over like that, But hey,
dude was. Now, if he was Ike Turner at night, I don't know. There was no evidence. There was nothing that I saw of that, but he could have been.
Hey man, let me know what y'all think in the comment section down below, man. At the end of the day, be glad that you have your own life and you can create the life that you desire, right? Do not vicariously live through other people. Make sure that you do all the living that you can do in your real life, because that's all that fucking matters. Some of y'all be living on social media, and that if that's how you want to live your life and that you happy that way, then go do your thing. But most people want to actually have a life that they can enjoy and they can love and they can live and they can laugh and all of these things, and they can build and they can progress and all of these things, right? nothing wrong with tuning into this type of shit, but when you're so invested in other people's lives that you can't even focus on your own, and your own shit is in shambles, bruh, you got to have a reality check, and you got to say, self, why the fuck do I care so much about strangers and I don't care enough to fix my fucking situation and make my life better and enhance my own fucking life? Alright, that's all I got to say about that. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all of that. Make sure you tell a friend that today ain't your mama, today Uncle Joe, he's still a motherfucking hoe. I will see you guys in the next motherfucking video, and I love y'all, man. Peace. We out, baby.